You know, it has been quite a while since I have gotten the urge on my own to play SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 Universe Mode without thinking of a video. And I just did that. We need to take advantage of this before I'm completely drained, because I know the first crash. I'm waiting until I can get it done later. So let's do it now. I figured it out. This is a sight for sore eyes. Let's just get into it before I change my mind. We welcome you live to Monday Night Raw, and this ain't no make-believe. John Morrison has appeared on Raw. And this time he's fighting the man that MVP can't seem to take out. His pyro is a little late there, but things happen with pyrotechnics all the time, and I wouldn't give it too much slack. John Morrison is an interesting foe to face Shad Gaspard. I mean, we've seen him take down MVP, who lesser build quality, I guess. But John Morrison, as you can tell by the way he looks, kind of has an ego. So I guess the question remains, will John Cena's ego override him from winning, or will Shad Gaspard's monstrous energy lose to charisma? And of course, Shad Gaspard is no stranger to fighting random ass mid-carders. I mean, he's been fighting MVP a few times, less than I think MVP would like to admit, and me in the past, but Shad Gaspard is still on his way there. And honestly, Shad ain't the worst possible person you could do for this. I mean, there are a lot of people that I would consider to be worse options for John Morrison to face. I mean, you can have him face Triple H right now. He would lose, but hey, it's television, right? And in the crowd is Drew McIntyre, studying the competition before his upcoming match at the Bash against Sheamus, no less. Sheamus won that last week on Raw by defeating Dolph Ziggler in a number one contenders match twice? It might have been twice. Maybe that was another match that got turned into a submission match. Or maybe there were multiple matches last week that got turned into a submission match. Some things never change. And of course, Shad Gaspard's actually pretty high in the running to take Drew's title, and he might be the next US champ, but we're not gonna figure that one out unless Shad wins this match. And he could lose. It's possible. Anything can happen in the WWE at the end of the day, and this is not making it look likely that he's gonna win, in my humble opinion. Which isn't very humble, I'll admit. There's a lot of problems with my opinions. You've seen some of them. Some you will never get to see. Whether that's because I decide not to do— oh, a nice kick, and John just springs into a splash. Setting the pace, trying to set it high. That elbow drop doesn't seem to work on Shad Gaspard, but it's fine because he still got dazed just from the sheer fury of John Morrison in general, and now we see it start to work. Shad is slowly getting broken down over the course of this match, and he will continue to do so unless he does something about his situation. Misses the elbow because I think he wasn't going for an elbow, but did it on impulse. That's why I misheard it. Probably because I could hear it in my own head, because I've heard it so much in the game at this point that it's like, when it's not there, my brain is like, oh, I'm gonna play it for you. You know when you hear a sound enough that you know what it sounds like, and your brain will just like repeat it whenever the fuck, even if it's not there? John Morrison with a stomp to the gut and a knee to the face, but now there's the body bag, damn. But now Shad throwing John into the corner, and a massive clothesline. Will John be able to recover from it? John could very well miss the opportunity to hit Starship Pain, but he actually hits it. That's a Starship heading straight for Painville, Kentucky. Is that a real place? It's probably not a real place. Who cares? John Morrison wins against Shad Gaspard. John Morrison still ends up winning in the end. And what a match. Now, the only thing that could ruin this match is a handshake. Nope. I have no words for the level of disrespect that Shad Gaspard shows. He's lost like one match in the past 2 months, and he's like, I'm gonna be a dick about it. Yeah, that would make me enemies too, but that did nothing for the rankings because John Morrison isn't in the top 10 of anything, including the tag scene. I think that's fair enough. Okay, at a certain point, I just gotta skip it. Oh yeah, wait. That's one thing I didn't do. I didn't update the Bella's attires. We're gonna do that right now. That's right. Instead of watching the match, I'm just gonna show you editing the attires. Is that fair? Hey, something interesting. Michelle McCool's also in the crowd. A lot of wrestlers in the crowd. But these are the attires, the new ones. I know, they're all still one color, but that's because each of these have 3 parts. Because I kept the rose on Bree's head red still, because I didn't think a white rose made a lot of sense. Plus, she does still wear red, it's all just in the logos and shit, so I figured keeping it in the rose would be fine. And not gonna lie, I didn't think the red jeans would work, but honestly, I kinda like them. The white jeans, a bit less. I would probably also make them red if I really felt like it, but I don't. At least not this time. If this video gets 17 likes, I'll fucking make Bree's fucking rose white. No one cares. No one is gonna like the video because, they want the rose to be white. Anyways, shit, this one's hard to do. We are back live on Monday Night Raw, and the Hart Dynasty is coming out. We haven't seen these guys in a while on Raw, at least. And of course, this is a #1 contenders match for the Unified Tag Titles. Whoever wins this match will go on in 6 days to face the Hart Foundation at the Bash. And surely no one would ever tamper with a #1 contenders match, and here's Luke Gallows and a guy in a mask. Except it's not a guy in a mask. That's CM Punk. And I think he put on the mask because he doesn't want to be associated with Hart Foundation. He thinks that this match is below him. And if we're being perfectly honest, it probably is. Backhand straight to David Hart Smith. He's just gonna take his time. He's just gonna put him up in the ring. CM Punk with a massive suplex, now going in the ring momentarily so that he can set up for a perfect elbow. And now CM Punk just elbowing the heart of David Hart. How ironic. Throwing it inside, picking him up, head on shoulders, elbow to the head, saves it. But wait, CM Punk tries to go for it again and hits him straight in the dome. And just putting his foot in the way. David can't grab the ropes. What the hell? He had perfect opportunity to go and grab the ropes and he just didn't. CM Punk and Luke Gallows are going to the Bash. You know, usually when they say that the pay-per-view name is actually interesting, whatever. CM Punk thinks that this is below him, and clearly it was, because he won in like 20 seconds. 10 is an understatement. It moved Luke Gallows and CM Punk up. I don't like the fact that their tag victories are influencing the US title scene. And I don't like the fact that the tag title scene hasn't moved except for breakups for like the past fucking month. Oh yeah, and And in our main event of tonight's episode of Raw, Edge has the cards stacked against him going into Backlash. This man has a 1-on-3, or like 1-on-2.5 handicap match because he's going up against Lex Luger, Druid, and John Cena. And Edge, Sparkle, put in the fireworks. The Rated R superstar is trying to make this his opportunity to get Rated R. Any one of these men that beat him technically has a claim to say that they could beat the world champ. Maybe not on their own, but with help. And that may just get you into the top 10 at this point. Who knows? Then, of course, you have their opponents, Lex Luger, the narcissist. This man representing all Americans with how much American attire he has on. Or, if you want to believe the wristbands entirely, Puerto Rico. The Pyro really didn't like me talking about Puerto Rico. Is our Pyro racist? The Undertaker is a SmackDown drafted superstar, so this is not The Undertaker, this is the Druid. Is that fair enough? That's fair enough. The Druid, how did he get into the main event of Raw? I want to ask this question. Honestly, who let him in? Who let this man into the building? He does not deserve to be here. He deserves to be on Superstars where he belongs. I guarantee you that if Lex or Cena gets the pin, he's gonna profit off of this. And he's gonna get more matches on Raw. It's gonna piss me off. Because the Raw general manager's gonna be like, oh my god, he has a win off Edge. How great! When it's not his, he didn't get the pin. He's just on the team. Doesn't mean shit. And then you have the main man himself, John Cena. From never give up to never back down, as some people are trying to put it. John Cena might just beat the face off Edge, but it all depends on if Lex and Drew don't hold him off fast enough before Cena can get his grubby little hands on. And let me talk to you, the narcissist has hasn't gotten an opportunity at all against anyone in a long time. He's gonna take this opportunity and make it last. He may not even tag in his partners. Although that's a debatable action. If anything, Druid's not getting tagged in, and he'll tag in Cena. But a hip breaker, back breaker, whatever. I mean, it is the hip. The knee hits right on the hip. I refuse to believe that it's actually a back break. Knee to the gut to Edge. Picking him up. T-bone suplex. Oh, Edge pushing him off from whatever he was doing. And now Edge just stomping a mud hole in him. But before he can get another... Oh, never mind. And again, Lex just keeps getting pushed off, but a clothesline turns into a dough line. Lex is getting turned into dough for kids. And now Lex, he's forming welts on his back already. What the hell is going on? And now the clothesline at Edge just keeps dodging them all. And now Lex Luger. Edge getting too cocky. Lex pulls a sneaky on him. Gets back in the ring, but Edge is too crafty. I wouldn't call him sneaky. Lex was the sneaky one, if anything. And now that's a Saito suplex. Shout out to David Hart Smith right there. Edge is looking weaker and weaker by the second. He could very well get hit by this next close. No. Edge is DDT. We've seen this before. Edge is gonna spend the next long while trying to hit it. They're both trying to hit their signature moves, but Edge just flips him over every time. Lex Luger may not be able to get it in. He might have to just bite the bullet and tag in Cena or Druid even. Even I think Druid would be a better option than whatever he's doing right now. It's just not working, man. It's a DDT straight to Edge, and now, oh. And that, oh no. Edge hits him with a spear. Spear by Edge. And that's a pin, but Cena's gonna help break. And no, what the hell? What the hell? I think he used all the strength he had in that one. Now Cena gets tagged in. Oh, but Edge throws him into the corner. These two have never actually met before, have they? I'd like them to get formally acquainted with each other. Because Cena and Edge seems like it's going to be happening a lot more from this point on. That's my guess. Cena already managing to set up for the 5-knuckle shuffle, making quick work of Edge. Is this our WWE champion? Is this who he's come to be? It's MVP! But wait! Cena's already got him in the AA! AA attitude adjustment, but the ref is distracted, and Cena lets him go. Oh, he hits the ref on accident. Oh, but he hits him off the ropes. Cena just trying to keep Edge at bay for now. That's all he cares about. Back suplex straight to Edge, but Cena's got business to take care of. Something that goes deeper than what... Wait! T-bone suplex by MVP! And now Cena throws it back in the... Cena gets thrown back in the ring, but he doesn't care. He's just gonna trip Edge. Dash towards him, wait. Throwing him into the barricade, but the MVP just needs him. Tripping him up. Throwing him again every time MVP tries to defend himself. Satoy T-bone on the barricade. Ow. Edge is even gonna take the DDT on the outside. Cena, wait, I raked MVP, but MVP's lost interest. Wait. Oh, but see, he got too cocky. He got too cocky. Edge tried to think that it was that. Dodges the clothesline, and Cena is about to hit him with yet another AA. That is it. There is no one left to save Edge. 1, 2, 3. Cena has beaten the rated R superstar with the help of Lex Luger, who couldn't get the job done on his own. Not so much the Druid, he didn't get tagged in once. And now Cena, wait, the hell? Cena's not done, he's attacking Lex Luger? Wait just a damn minute. Is this a staged attack for sympathy? Actually, I've genuinely never seen that before. What happened? And nothing ever happens. Is this just the Nothing Ever Happens episode of Raw? We're right before the bash, dude.